In the summer of 1994, under the merciless heat of the United States, football was preparing to write one of its most human stories. This was not a story of victory. This was a story of burden, of pain, and of a man who carried an entire nation on his shoulders. His name was Roberto Baggio. Italy arrived at the 1994 World Cup with hope, but without harmony. The team was struggling. Tactics were questioned. The magic seemed lost, and then one man stepped forward, quietly, without show, but with the determination of someone who knew this was his moment. Roberto Baggio was not just Italy's number 10. He was the heart of this team. Against Nigeria, Italy stood on the brink of elimination. 90 minutes had passed. Hope was fading.
Then, Baggio, one touch, one strike, and a nation reborn. Extra time, one more goal, one more rescue. From that moment on, this World Cup became his journey. Against Spain, he struck with elegance and precision. Against Bulgaria, twice again, each goal was not just joy, each goal was expectation, pressure, pain, because Baggio was injured. His hamstring screamed with every step. His body begged him to stop, but legends don't listen to pain, they negotiate with it. Italy reached the final. Italy versus Brazil, Rose Bowl, Pasadena, July 17, 1994. The biggest stage football can offer. 90 minutes, no goals. Extra time, no goals. And then penalties. Baggio stepped up to the spot. He had already given everything. 5 goals. A nation saved again and again. Now, one final kick. He placed the ball. Stepped back. The world held its breath. He struck. The ball rose to high, over the bar. In that moment, time stopped. Not because Italy lost, but because football revealed its most cruel truth. Heroes can fall too. Baggio didn't move. Hands on his hips. Eyes lost in emptiness. There were no tears. No excuses. Just a man, utterly alone, under the weight of millions. Italy lost the World Cup. Brazil won. And Roberto Baggio was remembered forever for a penalty that flew away. But history must be more honest than that. Without Baggio, Italy would never have reached the final. Without him, there would have been no miracle against Nigeria, no moments against Spain. There wouldn't even have been a dream to lose. That penalty did not define his failure. It defined his humanity. Years later, Baggio would say, only those with courage take penalties, and courage he never lacked. At pitch, past, we don't remember football only through trophies. We remember it through moments like this, moments where triumph and devastation stand side by side. Roberto Baggio did not lift the World Cup in 1994, but he carried something far heavier, the hope of a nation, and sometimes that is the greatest victory of all.